Hello, this is Trog. I didn't mean to look at him. No. Welcome back to another episode of Skyblock. I am somehow... Welcome back to another episode of How to Skyblock. I'm very scared to look around now. Last episode we made this mob farm here. And it's fully automatic now, thanks to a comment. Thank you. I don't remember your name right now, but I will definitely contribute you to this. They suggested a boat that goes around and opens the trapdoor for the water. So thank you for that. That's awesome. It's now fully automatic. I don't have to worry about anything but collecting the loot. So thank you so much for that suggestion. It has helped the farm a lot. But anyway, today we are going to be making a passive mob farm, and I will admit I have been procrastinating this video for a very long time because I've never made one before. I didn't really see the need, but there is a need because, you know, it's Skyblock. So, with passive mob farms, there is some background information that you probably want to know. There are two types of passive mobs that spawn, so there are common animals and biome specific. Common animals spawn in every biome, while biome specific spawn in specific biomes. So, the common mobs are chickens, cows, pigs, and sheep. So we will get there basically everywhere, except for the desert, badlands, beach, snowy tundra, river, blah, 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 right? So now there are biome-specific mobs, like the rabbits, the mushrooms, the pandas, you know, horses, donkeys, all that sort of stuff, fish, and all that. So, the first step to making a passive mob farm is figuring out exactly what mobs you want. Personally, I want a donkey. So we will be making it in a plains biome. Why a donkey? I don't know. I just really like donkeys for some reason in Minecraft. So we're going to get some donkeys, which means we need the plains biome. But over there, for example, if you wanted parrots or ocelots, you would make a farm over at the jungle over there. Or if you wanted mushrooms for a very good renewable source of food, you'd be going over there to the mushroom island. So it's specific to what you want, and you need to decide that before you start making the farm. If we hit F3, you can see right there, it says Biome Minecraft Plains. Now, that is a lot of text to be on my screen, so I have installed a mini HUD mod. Boop. There we go. Top left, it says biome. It's really easy, really customizable. I don't consider this mob cheating whatsoever because it's literally just information from the F3 screen. So I am just going to build the farm over here, kind of close-ish to this farm. And the same goes from this farm and the last farm, and that is the closer you are to the ground, to bedrock, the zero coordinate all the way down there, the void, the faster the mobs will spawn. So, take that grass block that you saved. I really hope you saved it. Otherwise, oof, no passive mob farm for you. Or you're going to have to go all the way over to one of these islands and trail off dirt like I'm doing here. That will be very expensive. So, I've been saving up quite a bit of dirt. And what we need to do is basically pillar down with stairs all the way down to whatever Y level you want. I'm going to go about the same height as this farm here, just to make it look symmetrical, and we can have 3 layers to this base. So I am going to be making a staircase down to that Y level. And the issue with this is you need full blocks here. So you're going to need torches. I have a little over a stack. I made some before I started recording. Now you light it up and wait for the grass to grow. This is going to take a long time, so I'm going to do some farming while I wait. Try and get some more dirt and whatnot. In the meantime, while we wait for the grass to grow, I'm going to show you this passive mob farm that I built in a creative world. Now, as you can see, it uses trapdoors and tricks the passive mobs into thinking that there's space there when it's not, and they walk off the edge. So as you can see, it takes a little while for the mobs to move, so we're going to go with a water flush system. Basically the same exact farm that we did for our basic monster farm, except it's for passive mobs, which means we need a little bit more setup and prep for that. While you wait for the grass to grow, you can also build the spawning platform. And for the spawning platform, I'm going to do the exact same thing as the monster farm and place some water at the central place, or the central block that you want to do this in, and then place down dirt until the water stops flowing, and then break that last block where the water stopped flowing. Now, the reason that you do this is so that you can have multiple tiers to this farm, because the spawning platform needs to be pretty big. These are passive mobs we're talking about. This is something completely different to monsters. Next thing you want to do is go down one block and then place dirt so that the water flows again. And we are going to do the exact same thing. And now we're going to do the same thing again. This time we're going to be going around in circles until the water stops completely. So I'm only going to do one tier of this, but you could make this basically look like a pyramid and do this a whole bunch so that you get a lot of spawning spaces. I'm not going to do this because I don't need that many passive mobs. A bunch of tree farming and waiting later, all of the grass, well, most of the grass has spread, and as you can see, there are a lot, or at least a few passive mobs that are spawning. So the next step would be to make a decision. You've got to make a decision here. Do you want this farm to be fully automatic? Like, it's basically going to be the same thing as the mob farm over there. Or do you want to leave it so you can make, say, a sheep farm, a cow farm, a chicken farm with manually using wheat and carrots and all that stuff? So if you just want to leave the farm as is, breed up the animals that are here, you can totally do that. That's fine. I want to leave this farm going for a little while, at least until I get a few donkeys, because as I told you, I love donkeys. But just to show you how to do it, I am also going to be making the water trap. So don't worry about that. It is pretty simple to do. And it's exactly the same as this one over here. We've got to make a platform down underneath to catch all of the passive mobs. And then we also have to make this little water drop thing over here with the boat. The catching platform is done down there, so they should fall and die down there, except for the chickens. That's the one issue with this farm. And also another issue is this. So let's let some water out. All those torches down there are going to be washed away, and we don't want mobs to spawn down there. We've taken our time to make sure that monsters don't spawn anywhere but there. So here's the solution to this. We need to make lamps such as say this one here, that are 2 blocks high, at least 2 blocks high, and have torches on them. So you can light up the area like this using this torch method, and the water, as long as there's no torch here, won't get rid of the light down here. Again, I am using the mini HUD mod, and this is just to show you exactly how to light this up. So as you can see, there's 9 here. That means that there needs to be a block right here. So if we have a block here and we place some torches down, you can see that now, right here on the edge, it is block light 8. So that is perfect for what we need. And as you can see, the torches kind of spread out in this direction. But this mod is basically the same thing as F3. As you can see, there's a light level right there, block level 9. We're standing on it, it is 9. It's just a better visual representation of this. So, you can base your design off of this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks out from the edge here. So this is how you can do very efficient torches for when you actually do... Oh, we're 1 block off. But this is how you can do very efficient torch placement, because I understand torches are very expensive. You have to use furnaces and use wood, which is very time consuming to get. So yeah, this is how you would light up your base very efficiently. It's a donkey. Oh my gosh, it's actually a donkey. My favorite. Hello. How are you? Oh my gosh, look at the amount of hearts this donkey has. Holy crap. We need a saddle. But as you can see, so all the lighting has been placed. Ow. So all the lighting has been placed, so whenever we pour water over this thing, monsters will not spawn because all the torches are fine. Ow. Okay, wow. You probably need some sugar or something. Okay, I'm gonna go get that. As you can see, I already have some mob drops, and that's because I tried to do the boat method, but it's way too fast. The boat goes over and it's super fast, so don't use the boat method. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna manually hit the lever every once in a while when we see some mobs coming down. So let me just go over here and give you some sugar. Please love me now. I love you. You do love me. Okay, now that the boat trail is gone, as you can see, when we right click on this here, water will flow down, and it's going to be blocked by those stairs, so ignore that. The water is doing what it's supposed to here. As you can see down there, it's not all covered, but once you see enough passive mobs start spawning down there, you can flip this, flip it back, and then they should all be pushed off. So that is how you make a passive mob farm. I hope you enjoyed. Me and the donkey are eagerly awaiting for you to name the donkey, so please do in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed and learned something about passive mobs, and I will see you in the next tutorial.